I learned it later after I'd been abducted and forced into exile. Took money from Uhuru Kenyatta, betrayed me. No, you asked me a question.
But that you can't prove, surely. You can't come here and say
you can go and
money.
ask Raila that. You know, you've never asked Raila that question.
Yeah, but you are saying it on my show, and you can't prove it.
No,
here,
but Ageyo, have you ever asked Raila that question? I have made that, no, I've written a book where I've given data and records and facts.
But when you come and say someone received money, surely you have to give evidence in this show.
No. What evidence do you want?
Money is transacted. Is it a bank account? Is it M-Pesa?
It was cash.
What was
so
it?
What evidence do you want?
So
dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of your Leno TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. And today, being the 22nd of October 2022, I'm glad to be back with some details that are so interesting. Now, yesterday, in one of the leading television channels, Miguna was hosted, and the interview lasted for more than 30 minutes. And in some of those questions that Miguna was being subjected to, you find that this was someone who was still hell-bent on making sure that he destroys the character of Raila ODINGA, the character of DCI Kinoti, the character of DPP Haji, and the character of Kibicho and Uhuru also. So Miguna seems to be apportioning the blames of his deportations on the names that I've just mentioned. Before we delve deep into that analysis, please subscribe to this channel, give us a like, and you can hit the notification bell so that every time we upload such videos, you will always become the first person to get notified. So let's take this time and analyze some of the lies that Miguna said when he was interviewed in that leading television channel. But first, Miguna castigated DPP Haji and even said Haji should go home with Kinoti. He termed Haji as lacking integrity and has legitimacy issues. So Miguna was literally trying to denounce the existence of Haji as a DPP. I think if from the look of things, I think Miguna has not changed at all. I expected, or maybe other people expected, that he would stop being toxic like he was previously, probably learn from the mistakes that led to his unceremonious deportation, but it still seems to be trading on the same, seems to be acting the same way, and I don't know whether he's going to find it easy to work with the Kenya Kwanza government, considering the Kenya Kwanza government, despite the fact that they say freedom is here, but they would not want to encourage such toxicness in the Republic of Kenya. And mind you, William Samoei has been saying that what was Sameane, but if you look at what Miguna is saying in that leading local television channel, then you find that this is not someone who is ready to Samea any other person at the moment, and he's still hell-bent on making sure that he destroys some characters, a thing that so many people call character assassination. So he also said he has never supported DPP Haji, saying that Haji took him to court over a crime he had not committed. So I think that's the reason why you find that Miguna is will not find it very easy to forgive those people I've mentioned. So the lies that Miguna peddled on Raila ODINGA were only meant to tarnish the name of Raila Amolo Odinga, the person that many people consider the enigma of politics. So Miguna, said that Raila Amolo Odinga took money from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, but when asked to give evidence, he could not give any evidence. So the second lie that Miguna peddled was that there was a time Raila Amolo Odinga was in the coast area, and I think that was the time this talk of him being, taking an oath took the better part of the Kenyan politics. So Miguna was supposed to swear in Raila Amolo Odinga as the people's president. So he says that Raila Amolo Odinga gave him a call, and when he tried to reach him in the coast, so he received some stiff resistance from the security agencies, and he was detained for 6 hours. So he says that Raila Amolo Odinga never took his time to come and rescue him from that forceful detention. So that was the second lie. So the third lie, because there were a series of lies that Miguna peddled. So the third lie was that Miguna said that when he was abducted at his home, Raila refused to stand with him. Yet Raila stood with Jimmy Wanjigi when Jimmy Wanjigi was in a similar situation. But if you look at, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the case of Jimmy Wanjigi, and look at the case of Miguna, then you realize that there was a lot of toxicness in what Miguna was subjecting himself in. That Miguna, used to talk bad about the government, talk ill about the government. So it was very, very hard for Raila Amolo Odinga to now stand with this person whom was not taking, this person was not taking any advice from him or those quotas from the resistance movement or from the NASA brigades. So Miguna was a bit toxic. No, it was not easy to mingle with him, and I think that's the reason why you find that most of the time he was left to fight his war alone. So I think I disagree with Miguna when he says that Raila Amolo Odinga did not show interest in salvaging him from that situation when he was detained at his home. I think that was not the case.
And I talked to Miguna himself and I told him, come back. Then Miguna went around, he went to the US, he came here. He went from here to Dubai, he came to Nairobi. And we had sent the lawyers to go and meet him at the airport, to bring him in. When they went in there were problems. I was told Miguna has not been cleared. What has happened? Midday, nothing has happened. Afternoon, until it happened. Until the evening, I decided myself to go to the airport. And when I went to the airport, I found them somewhere inside. I found Orengo, Haminoa, and the other lawyers, Harvey. I asked them, what's happening? Blah, 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 blah. Then I said, no, let's get out. I grabbed Miguna's hand, came out with him. But at the main gate here, they closed the door. Then they came and told me, Mzee, sisi tuko na instruction kutoka juu. Hatuna shida na bwana Miguna. Nataka tu apate sisi passport, tupige stamp, aende. Then I asked Miguna, why don't you give them the passport to stamp? Oh, I don't have the passport.
So on to a fourth lie that I consider that was intent on character assassination of Raila Amolo Odinga is that on the eve of his forceful deportation, Miguna claims that Raila did not defend him because Raila had taken money from Uhuru. That was a lie. Because if my facts are correct, if my history, if my facts are correct, I think Raila Amolo Odinga made an effort to JKIA, but the security organs could not listen to him, could not allow him. I think in that audience, Raila Amolo Odinga was with Orengo. I remember that video very well. But he could not go beyond, he could not access Miguna. And Miguna was not taking reason, was not listening to anybody, was too toxic to a level that nobody could approach him. So he was considered an enemy of the people or the threat to the peace of the nation. So nobody was allowed to access Miguna, not his wife, not his brother, not his son, not his daughter. Nobody was allowed to access Miguna. So I think Miguna is telling a lie by saying that Raila Amolo Odinga did not want to defend him, because I remember seeing Raila Amolo Odinga going to the airport, and if Raila Amolo Odinga did not want to defend him, then why would Raila Amolo Odinga go to that place? I remember Raila Amolo Odinga talking to the security agents to please to stop whatever they were doing, but the security agents said that there was order from above, and this order from above was that Miguna had to be deported to Canada at all costs. So, ladies and gentlemen, I started by saying that Miguna exposed some lies on the local television channel, but these lies were not true. They were not true, that's why I consider them lies. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what you think about that, the comment that Miguna said in that local television channel. Please share what you think about that on our comment section, please, and I will go through them one by one, but I would like to raise my case there. But I'm still maintaining that whatever Miguna said in the local television were strict lies. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, we can hit the notification bell so that every time we upload a video, you will always become the first person to get notified. So once again, I'd like to say thank you so much for supporting our channel to this level, and also I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until we meet again for another analysis.